So there are some women's behavior which really make men not to salute. Women are really very complicated creatures, and they are the most secretive creatures in the whole world. I am telling you, women fear women immediately after God. Fear women. So our point number one, they pretend a lot. So their pretense is another thing. You find that you're in the bed, you want to do the other thing. She start pretending. She really wants, but she start pretending. So you know, when the Ongolo has already saluted and you bring any bad stream, like any bad faking pretense around, the Ongolo will salute back. It will slip back. It will go to sleep and start even dreaming, you guys. If it dreams, if at all, anyway. So their pretense, they pretend a lot. That makes Ongolo straight away to salute down. You're already in the bed, you have already done your part. Your Ongolo has saluted, she started telling you, baby, I'm not feeling well. She has been laughing, she has been doing a lot of things, Now she tells you at that time she's not feeling well. She's not actually not feeling well, she's just pretending. So that one also. So number two, we have their quarreling. Women can quarrel, and when they are quarreling, they do what we call physical abuse to men. They start telling you all names, more especially when you're poor and she has been looking for a rich man. She will tell you you're not even good in bed. So anytime you want even to do this thing, you remember what she tells you during day, she quarrels and so on. Their words, when they mention, you can never salute for some time. So women's behavior is really, really, really to a higher extent or to a larger extent contributing to to men not saluting. Quarreling every time. There are some women who really don't respect their men. They are not respectable. There is no one who's going to tell you to respect somebody or to do what. These are things you just find yourself doing. So you find that she's not respecting the man. Every time she's doing physical abuse on the man, she abuses the man. You are not dressing well. You are not what. You are a lot of physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse. You find that all those things, when you think about it, you will not salute. You will not salute. You will not. So, women's behavior also. Then, this point here, if you're watching this video and you're a woman, hygiene must be paramount. For you, every time you are dirty, you go to the bed when you have really, for example, you are breastfeeding, you find everywhere is smelling breast milk. Are you the first person to breastfeed or to breastfeed? Are you the first person? They are dirty. They have cat legs. You can't. In Africa here, we use stones. You use stone to scrub your legs. Hygiene. I mean body hygiene and environmental hygiene. You must be clean. Everything clean. You find that maybe it is cold, she doesn't want to bathe. Please wash down there. Make it fresh. You find even down there she doesn't wash. It is smelling. We women, there is a way when we put on panties. In the evening, by the time you remove these panties, you find that you are smelling terrible. You can actually smell me. Actually, I smell myself at every bit, my mouth, everything. I must know how I smell. I like to smell like edibles at every occasion I go to. Those who have met me, that have done interviews on me, they know. They know. They know. Like everywhere I go for these interviews, they be like, "You look like edibles." I be like, "Yeah, that is exactly how a woman has to look. Look like edibles in front of your husbands." Hygiene is paramount. Make sure your mouth smells fresh. Oh, there is nobody who wants smoke work, rotten things, smelly things. Smell good, smell yummy, look like edibles. In the bed, you're putting on night dress, long up down. Be sexy to your man. Show him your body. Make sure you work on your body. Just looking at a woman's thighs, you be like, no. I think, baby, there's something. You look so sweet, and so on. There's something you're saying. Look good. Hygiene is paramount. You are not, all the time you are not clean, down there is not fresh. You are making this man to salute back. To salute back, because all those are things make men not to salute, by the way. Look good. Okay? Work on your hygiene. Hygiene is very important. Very, very important. Hygiene is everything, actually. I have to tell you guys. Then our next point we have poor dressing code. You know, the moment you dress like a chakarao, like every time for you look like old woman, you haven't even produced or you have only one kid. You find that someone has, you haven't even produced, you are leaving your breast to beat down, beat up, beat down, full up, pata 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 everywhere, pata pata. Is that crocodile pata pata ring? Eh? Dressing code is the dress well. You're going to bed. For me, actually, I like just putting on something which can really show my man the breast, maybe see the breast. I like something which shows him the bumps because God gave me the buttocks, big one at that. I have to show him. He has to catch feelings. These are things to start catching feelings for both of you. Dress well. Poor dressing code. Ah, poor dressing code. Please dress well. Stop dressing for us as if you are going to where you are going for a burial. Even people who go for burial, they look good one of these days, by the way. Dress good, dress in a sexy clothes, sexy dresses, sexy like sleeping gown, sleeping look good. You know, don't think that for us we just want to look good. No, the condition will force you to look good. You cannot have a nice looking man and you look ugly. Someone else will take it. So dress well. So those are things which make men not to salute. You're going to bed, you're putting on a gomase. In Africa, we have gomase. Clothes we put on like old women put on. You put on long things up to down. Even you see Muslim, I have a Muslim friend. She tells me, time that time I make sure I dress good for my husband. Dress to kill. If there is dressing code which can kill somebody, dress to kill at that time. Look good. That is the way to go. Okay? So if there is a woman watching this video, leave a comment in the comments. Then also we have most women lack knowledge about sex. The women will have a very big part to do. But you find you're in bed. For you want the man to be the one to touch you. You want to be the man to be the one to romance. Every time you are not doing anything, not even a kiss, nothing. That turns a man off immediately. Please watch this. There are things I think I should make another channel to show women what exactly are you supposed to do, what men really want. And man, please stop boring men. Someone takes your husband and you start cursing that person, yet in actual sense you are not doing your best. Do your best. What are you supposed to do in bed? That one, if you don't know anything about sex, it turns men off automatically. It is like a switch being switched on and off. Okay? Our next point we have bad food. You know, there are women who will never know how to cook. Someone cooks, for example, rice. Cooks rice and the water is still remaining in rice. Whom are you going to serve such food? Cooking. I remember my mom used to tell me, big up to you, mom. Big up to your mom. Mom always tells me that she went our campus. She used to tell me, you know what, the way to the man's heart is food. I was like, why is mom telling me this? I'm still a young girl, I'm still studying and so on. She used to tell me, way to the man's heart is food. Cook good food and you'll have it. You will have him all to yourself. He will be wherever he is with his side chicks, but he will be knowing there is good food at home. The woman cooks. The same way you cook good food, even him in his back, he will know even the other food is good. That one is also a turn off to men. If you're a woman and you don't know how to cook good food, so sorry for you. Please learn. YouTube videos, they are there to teach you better good food, cooking, different styles. Me personally, I really learned how to cook through my mom and my auntie. Learn how to cook if you haven't. It is a high time you learn how to cook. Our last point, have women blackmail men a lot. For example, there is, she wants maybe an iPhone 15, for example. She start telling a man, if you don't buy me this, I will not give you until you buy me that thing. Are you seeing that thing? So every time you come back home, you have to make sure that Mr. Ngolo is always sleeping. Because the moment you start waking Mr. Ngolo and you haven't gotten money to buy that iPhone, these are actually thieves. I call them thief women. They are thieves, thief women. If you haven't buy me the iPhone, there is no giving you V. There is no. There is no. Please let her be. We both have feelings, as I always tell you people. If you really love somebody, you will never blackmail that person. I love transparency. I am someone who will never pretend on anyone. That's why I tell you the truth. Stop blackmailing, man. They will under salute or will they salute down for you, and Ungolo will not function for some time. You will want to wake this Ungolo. The Ngolo will not wake up. The Ngolo will be telling himself that I haven't gotten money for the what? For the iPhone 15. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. May God bless you guys so much.